Hi guys, I'm John. I'm gonna do a rundown on how to run brand equity analysis on Audux. The first thing you need to do is to go to www.audux.co.za. Uh, then click and sign in. Then you get this login form. If you don't have login details, you need to register with the website. Just look for the link on the landing page. All right. Now let's sign in. Obviously, you will need to use your own login details. Okay, sign in. Right. When you get to this page, there's a number of packages offered by Audux, which you can run. Brand analysis, depending on which type of analysis you want. For this session, we're going to use the equity analysis because we're running brand equity. All right, so you click on this button. It's fine. Go to and then we come to this page. This is just a page which shows what to expect when running brand equity on Audux. So we've got 4 pretty important manuals here on this page, which are these links. They are all PDF files. So the first one is the getting started manual, very important for beginners. And then we've got the questionnaire guidelines, which just shows how the type of questions you need to ask people in order to get the type of data you need to run analysis on Audux equity. Also got the equity test files. These are example files. Actually, this is the data which has been collected from the questions, and the data team needs to put it in the right format, the format shown in these example files. For this video, we're going to use the example test files. So I'm gonna download these files, then use them later. Okay, download, yes. So these are the example files we're going to use to do our analysis. You also have the equity outputs manual, which just shows the type of scores you get and other outputs you get when you run the equity engine. Okay, so click on this button when you're finished with this page, and you go to this file input form. Okay, this form you fill in the details for clients and also the market researchers details. Okay, so let's the client name. Let's say you're running brand equity for Audux. So that's the brand name. Just choose any name, project name. Let's say project X, and the project number. Just put any random. Okay, and we have the project cost, and this one should always be in US dollars. So if you're using any currency, you just need to convert it into US dollars. Let's say you charged Audux $1,500 for doing this for them, for running brand equity analysis for them. I select the country which the Audux has its offices. Let's just choose France for this case as an example. The date run, this is the current date which we are running the scores as a market researcher or as an analyst. So today's date, let me just put this one. Right, so Okay, the project type, we've got three types of runs on brand equity. We've got the full run with just equity only, or the driver analysis only. Let's do the full run, which is everything. And now the country for the researcher, this is the country where the offices of the market researcher or the market analyst are located. In this case, let me just choose United Kingdom as an example. Then let's choose right. Okay, if these have been filled out, you click on submit. It won't allow you to go to the next page if all the details are not filled out, so just make sure all the details are filled out. Okay, so this is the section where we use the files which we get from the data team which have prepared our files, but for this one I've just chosen the files on the site, which are the example files. Okay, so now let's choose our files. There are 6 files all in all. 3 files are for labels and 3 files for the actual data. First file we need to upload is the brand labels file, and for the image refactors file, labels. The other one is the market labels. See, the first 3 one are labels, and then we've got the main file, and the imagery data, and then the market factors data. You only click a submit button after all the files are on there. You don't click this button at each load. When you have selected all the files, then you click submit. Okay, make sure the files are in the right slots. See the brand labels here, the brand labels, the file used for brand labels, the main file. Because if you do it wrongly, if you mix up the files, you'll get very wrong results. Alright, so go on submit. Okay, if the validations are nice, this button comes up, and then click on it, and then your scores are done. You've got 3 sets of files: the brand health scores, the equity scores, and the equity gains scores. Okay, all these files are in CSV format, so you can analyze them in Excel, or you can use any other software you want. You can use SPSS, SAS, you can also use R. Whatever software you want to use, it's up to you as the analyst. Okay, so Audux Equity also has its own reporting platform on top of the scores. So if you wanna go there, just click on Audux reporting, and you get the first graph which Audux gives you. With this graph, equity is shown per brand. See, we've got 7 brands in our study. We are not going to talk much about the graphs or what they mean, but we're just gonna show how the web app brings out its own stuff, right? So this icon here it just gives you a brief explanation of what the graph is all about and what it shows, and stuff like that. So you can click and then close here to help you with the report, writing the explanations, definitions of some important terms, and so forth. Then the graph is also interactive. See, if you hover your mouse over, it will show you more detail on the graph. Okay, this icon here brings out the menu on the left side. So if you want to go to the other graph, just click on this, it brings out the menu, and go to the next graph. This is also another type of analysis in brand equity. This graph is also interactive. You can hide. See, you can hide some columns there. Okay, you can also hide this. You can hide both. Okay, so if you want to download the graph, you can click on this, and then there's a number of formats to download your graph in. Okay, again, this icon gives a brief description of what the graph is all about. You can use this when you're preparing a report to your client, in this case to Audux. Okay, and the next graph is just the ratings graph. Right, this is just also interactive, as you can see. On the x-axis for the performance, the average performance, the question is 1 up to 10, and then the y-axis is the choice rate, right, and how they all affected equity, those two questions. Okay, we're not gonna talk much about this for you to find out, always for another video. Okay, just as before, the icon is more info about the graph, and then we go to the next one. Okay, this one, you choose a brand of your choice. Okay, let's choose brand 3, and you click on run driver analysis. Okay, then wait for the chart to load. Okay, there you go. Here we're looking at market factors, those kind of factors which makes you buy a brand or makes you not buy a brand. So we are analyzing those in this section. The graphs are also interactive. On the first one, we've got effect scores. If you want more info about this, you click on this icon. There we go. Close. So there's 3 more tabs here which show different analyses. You can see aspect analysis, so a number of tables. Okay, so the brand you choose here, which is brand 3, you can see that's the same brand which will come up in the next tabs. Right, so if you go to the next, you see we are still on brand 3. So if you had chosen brand 6 there, you will be working with brand 6 up to this. Alright, so this is basically what we're looking at. This is all analysis. for this one is this the imagery. The previous graphs we're looking at market factors, here we're looking at imagery. Okay, right, again if you click here, get some nice more information. All right, then we go the driver summary. Okay, so another type of analysis, we just shows the breakdown of your brand's equity. Okay, all right, okay, and the next one for the statistics section, this one is for those who are interested in numbers, the number crunchers. All right, here choose a brand, let's say brand 5, you run, click on run, wait for it to load. It's running calculations in the background, so it will take a bit of time depending on your internet speed. All right, there we go. So I've got a number of tables analyzing the rates, here analyzing the performance question, got a number of statistics, ketosis, standard deviation, the range, mean square errors, all that stuff which you need when making analysis. Okay, for the next question. Okay, right, also if this graph which just shows the ratings and performance in one graph. Okay, this is all statistics. Go to the next one, the confidence interval. Let's just run, wait for it to load. All right, so here we've got the 95% confidence interval and the 99 confidence interval. We also have the bootstrapped confidence interval, the 95 and the 99. Right, so the next step is the significance testing. Here we're testing against the industry mean. Right, okay, so according to this one, the market brand equity mean is 14.29. we tested against brand 2, so here evidence that brand's equity is greater than the average at 95% significance level. Also have a 99 significance test. Okay, and then also have a two-way test where you are comparing two different brands, whether brand X is greater than brand Y at a 95 or a 99% confidence interval. Okay, for example, we chose to compare brand 3 and brand 7. Click on run hypothesis. Alright, so you see here of the 95% significance test level, we have evidence that brand 3's equity is less than brand 7's equity, and we also gives the p-value. So basically that's brand equity analysis for you from Audux. You would have finished all your analysis, and once you prepare your report, you're good to go to the client and present your stuff. So thank you for listening. I hope we see you at Audux. Bye.